Today's objective is over dilations. Okay, let's look at some definitions. Dilations, the process of reducing or enlarging an image in mathematics. Scale factor, the ratio in the dilated image to the original. Big number 1, to find the vertices of the dilated image or the new coordinate point, multiply each coordinate in the ordered pair by the scale factor. So what's a scale factor? Okay, so we just talked about what that was. It's going to be a ratio, all right, some number. Vic number 2. Vic number 1 only works if the center of the dilation is in the original at the point of origin. Vic number 3. A prime is used to indicate point A has been dilated. It's used to pronounce A prime. The little tick mark, it means A prime. So let's look at an example. Find the coordinates of image A4 for a dilation of a scale factor of 3/4. Okay? So my x coordinate is 8 and my y coordinate is 4. So we've got to make sure that we multiply the scale factor by both coordinates. Okay? So A, even though 3/4 is a fraction, we're going to turn our whole number into a fraction. So you put a 1 in the denominator. So remember, you multiply straight across. Okay? So that would give us 24 over 4, and that simplifies to 6. So my new x coordinate being dilated by 3/4 is now 6. So my y coordinate is 4. So since we're dealing with a fraction, we're going to turn 4 into a fraction as well. And so multiply that by 3/4, you get 12/4, and that simplifies to 3. So my new coordinate for A prime is 6, 3. Number 2, find the coordinates of image B, which the coordinates is -6, 2, for a dilation of a scale factor of 2. So my x coordinate is -6. I multiply that coordinate by the scale factor of +2. That turns out to be -12. So that is my new x coordinate. My y coordinate is 2. Multiply that by the scale factor of 2, and that gives me a +4. So my new coordinates for B prime is -12, 4. So let's practice. Triangle DRT has vertices -4, 8, -2, -4, and 8, 6. Find the coordinates of its image for a dilation with a scale factor of 1/2. So again, remember, we take each point, okay? So it's just going to take a second to get set up. All right, so we take each one and we're going to multiply it by 1/2, okay? So my x, -4, times 1/2, that would give me a -2. And then for the y's, 8, so multiply that by 1/2. Don't forget to put a 1 if you're dealing with fractions and you're multiplying by a whole number. Okay, and that would give me my new y coordinate. Now let's work on the r. So for r prime, okay, so I have -2 as my x. So remember, we're multiplying that by 1/2. So multiply that straight across, and that would simplify to a -1. -4 is my y. Don't forget to make that into a fraction, since we're dealing with a scale factor of a fraction of 1/2. And that simplifies to -2. Now for t prime. Okay, I'm dealing with 8. Multiply that by half, which we actually did this when we did up here. We'll go ahead and do the work there. So my x is 4. Now we have a 6. And that simplifies to a positive 3. So this is my new coordinates for triangle DRT that has been dilated with a scale factor of 1/2. Okay, so practicing what we just did, now we're going to work with a scale factor of a 3, and we're also going to graph that image. Okay, so triangle ABC with vertices 2, 0, 0, 1, and 3, 2. We're going to graph that image of triangle ABC with a scale factor of a 3. So as you can see, I've already graphed the original, okay, the pre-image. Now we've got to get our new ordered pairs. Okay, so A, scale factor of a 3, so 2 times 3, 6, 0 times 3 is 0. So A prime is 6, 0. Okay, go ahead and graph that. 6, 0. There's A prime. B, I'm dealing with 0, 1. So multiply each coordinate by the scale factor of 3. So 0 times 3 is 0. 1 times 3 is 3. So that gives me my new ordered pair for B prime. So 0, 3. Sitting on the y-axis on that one. All right, so for C prime, my original C is 3, 2. Now let's dilate that with a scale factor of 3. And then 2 times 3, I get 6. So C prime is 9, 6. So we're sitting right here. So C prime. And that is dilating with a scale factor of 3.